Hello, all you beautiful people, and welcome to your weekly energy update. And we are looking at the week of May 29th through June 5th. But of course, these are timeless. So if you are coming across this reading outside of that time frame, still trust your intuition and watch the video because I'm sure there are messages for you. If you are watching this during that period of time, wow, May has been quite a I don't even know what word to say, intense, maybe, energy month. We had the eclipses going on, and of course, Mercury in retrograde. So it was a pretty, like I said, intense, energetic type of month. But great news for this week on Friday, June 3rd, is when Mercury goes direct. So we're coming out of that retrograde. So all the reflection we've been doing and all the challenges we've had with communication and whatever beautiful lessons we were able to learn through that. Now we're going to be moving forward again for a little while till the next retrograde. Also, we have the Gemini new moon on May 30th. And Gemini is ruled by Mercury along with Virgo. So with this new moon happening on May 30th, we're already going to be in that energy of that Mercuryness, the direct Mercuryness, though, going forward as it hits and goes direct on June 3rd. So the Gemini new moon, Gemini energy is all about creating connections, kind of allowing a space for curiosity, getting some clarity amongst all the chaos that we were in and experience every day that's going on around us, and moving forward with that. So we're already going to be in this beautiful Gemini energy as Mercury goes direct. So some beautiful things. So for this week's reading, what Spirit wants us to focus on is asking, what do we want to know about, like new connections, new thoughts, and what can we have more clarity around? So we're going to jump into each zodiac sign, and I'm jumping into yours right now. All right, my Libras, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and FYI, any of the cards I use in a reading are listed in the description box below. So let's see what energies the Creator wants you to know around this new connections, these new thoughts. Where can you use some clarity this week? All right, so for our Libras, what would you like them to know, please? All right, this is the one right there. And you have Trust, the Egg Moon. Love that. Card number 32. We'll put that down here. And let's see what energy comes with this for this week for you. All right. So trust yourself. Develop self-trust and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. So begin to plan carefully for the future. Apart from the trust we might develop spiritually with our higher power, self-trust is the basis of all other trust. Self-trust is a surety that we can rely upon ourselves, that our decisions are valid, that we ourselves matter. That knowing ourselves combined with trusting ourselves leads to better, more informed decisions about all aspects of our life, including career and relationships. Self-trust is far more than a flashy show of confidence. It is deeper and farther reaching than that. It is security at the very core that no matter what, our wisdom matters and is best. It allows for flow and for faith in oneself and the way you do things, moving and choosing in the world. Self-trust is full acceptance of yourself. As accepting one's self becomes easier, thus self-trust will begin to shine. This gives great momentum to anything we choose to tackle or do. Our ancestors saw spring, the great thawing, as a new beginning. They would walk the marshes and plains and find newly laid eggs. More than just a symbol of fertility and new hope, the eggs meant that the worst of the cold was over and that new life really was here. So the egg moon was a time of celebration and rejoicing. The companion stone for this is iron, a metal. So I love that for you because it is a very strong thing. And we're going to pull another card here too from the numerology guidance cards, and let's see what else I want you to know about this. Self-trust, this very empowering energy here. So what else for our Libra, please? Okay, actually they do want that one right there. You got spiritual career. So definitely there's this trust about trusting yourself in your career and what you want to do with it and how it's like trusting your intuition, trusting your heart, what you're wanting to do with life. Not all the supposed to be's and should be's and opinions of everyone else, but how do you want to put a spiritual tint on whatever you're doing in your life? And it doesn't have to be like this super religious or super spiritual actual like doing cards or doing different things like that. This is like you can put a spiritual tint on managing all this kind of stuff. But let me read from the book here before I go off on my little tangent here. And this says, this indicates an opportunity to embark upon a career in the mind, body, spirit arena. This could be a full or a part-time venture. It's entirely up to you. You may already have the credentials to begin this work now, or you may require further study before you're ready to start. Whatever your situation, this card is confirmation that you have genuine talents and abilities that can be put to good use. You may decide to work as a clairvoyant, a life coach, a homeopath, or healer and see clients from your home. Or try your hand at being a card reader, a numerologist, or astrologer at your local mind, body, spirit fair. You may choose to be a writer of inspirational books or blogs, or conduct workshops in the community. Regardless of what you do and however big or small the scheme, you can turn it into a career with the potential for success. Only you can know when the time is right, but no matter what, you must believe you will succeed. Remove the limiting beliefs that are preventing you from moving forward. Release your anxieties and trust in the divine. When you focus on being of service rather than the worries and doubts and fears, the universe will send you opportunities to serve. And the affirmation for this card is, I serve the greater good and I'm given all that I need. So I love that. Very much this self-trust, trusting your gut, trusting your path. And again, it's like this, it doesn't matter what you do, and like it said, how big or small, whatever you're doing, and it can be in whatever job you're doing now, you can put a spiritual energy into it. Because what's the most powerful spiritual energy of all time? Unconditional love energy, right? So you could be a checker at a grocery store, and you can have the longest line because people love just being in your energy, how you smile and greet them and say hello, and the love that just oozes out of you. It can be anything, right? And so I love this about trusting you. Right, we're also going to pull from the Light Seers Tarot here, get more clarity. What else do they want you to know about this energy for this week? All right, so what else for our Libras, please? Nope, not all those. Okay, that one. Okay, what else, please? Okay, and that one. Actually, went to that one right there. And there's at least one more, I believe. Okay, no, and there's two more. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So let's see what we've got going on here. They want it like this, so we will do it like that, and we'll start over here. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. So Pentacle, this is such a wonderful card here. I mean, they have the Tree of Life here, which is with a Kabbalah or Kabbalah, however you want to pronounce it. But it's basically, this is us as a spirit at the very top. This is the pathway we went to become a human down here and have this experience down here. So this is all about your path, and that your path is unfolding on purpose, for a purpose. And they have this beautiful, beautiful, unfolding here that happens. So this represents the path of your life too, in that you have this wholeness and this completeness that you find from within, but it overflows out to the world. It's kind of called the legacy card, because you have all this impact on the dog and children and other people, and it's like the whole like this legacy that you leave behind because of this impact that you do in this choice that you do. So this is a very rewarding card. It's this unfolding of your path and the success that it has, just the impact that you have with all of that. So I love that coming in there. Then they want to jump over here, and you've got the Two of Wands here. And this is great because Wands is your drive, your ambition, your inspiration. And the Ace of Wands before this is that spark of something new. And this is, you're looking out here. You can even see they're looking at this world here, and here's this transportation. They're making these plans. What steps are you going to take to get there? So that's so fitting in with everything we're talking about here. Here they're saying, don't worry, it's going to be, when you put your heart into it, it's going to be successful and it's going to impact others. And this is about making the plans. You don't have to plan all 1,000 steps that you have to do, but plan enough steps and take at least one, and try to make one step towards your dream every day, no matter how small that step may appear. Because after 30 days, you've made 30 steps, no matter what the, how big they were, you're going to have made movement towards your dream, and you'll have enjoyed each of those days because of it. And here you have the King of Cups. Now, cups are your emotions, and this is this, the king is at the very top of the suit, and so it represents the highest emotions that you can achieve. And he even has his little Ace of Cups here that he has his finger in. And this Ace of Cups is what I call the Holy Grail, but it's like the chalice. It's full of the unconditional love essence of the creator of all things. It's the highest love that we can achieve. And like we were talking about before, how, it's the greatest energy that you can give into any position, any career, any relationship, any situation, the unconditional love of the creator of all things. It's what we're made out of back home. And even this pink here is the color of the higher heart chakra, where green is like our kind of our human heart chakra. The pink is our higher spiritual heart chakra. So this is all coming together very clearly. Yep, and then you have the Devil card here. So don't be afraid of this, because, the Devil card just represents, this is our shadow. It's a piece of ourself. It's basically like our tour guide through this human experience. And it is card number 15, which 7 and 8 is 15. So your spiritual career, or this impact that you have, is rooted in your awareness of the difference between the two pieces of us, the two of us that are living this human experience. One of the sides of us is the human character that we're playing, and the other is the actor behind this character, which is what we were talking about, that powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being that we are, made of unconditional love. Well, the Devil card is like this energy. I always see it as Dr. Evil in the Austin Powers series, where he's the villain. He always captures Austin Powers, who's the spy, the international man of mystery. And Dr. Evil always has this plot to control and take over the world. And he captures Austin Powers, and he always spills the beans to Austin Powers about his plot because he thinks he's going to kill him. And Austin Powers, of course, ends up escaping and then following the plot that he had because he told him all about it. Well, that's what our shadow does to us. It brings to our face, these are the things that are restricting. These are the things that are limiting. These are the things that are making us feel small. But he's telling us all those things so that we can understand what it is that's going on so that we can do something about it. He basically throws up all this information on us, winks at us and goes, nudge, nudge. Okay, now you know what to do, right? And so I feel like this spiritual career, this impact that you have, and no matter what you're doing, is helping people understand that there is purpose to everything that's going on, and that life is not happening to us, but life is happening for us. It's perfectly designed, and we have this wonderful shadow side of ourselves that is like our subconscious. It's our spiritual side. It's our soul that helps us on this journey. And think of it like a tour guide at Disney World or Universal Studios. They know what's going on behind the scenes. They know what's going on underneath the surface, so they can share information with you to make your experience even more amazing than it was going to be before you knew all that other information. So, look at it that when things are being brought to our face in a not so subtle way, there's a message from it. I like that. And then you have the strength card. So the strength card here, I love the way they present this because, like I was talking about, connecting to your higher self. So your shadow, that's your lion side here. This card here, you can see on her arm here, this represents our higher self. And the maiden in the strength card usually represents our higher self. And the lion represents our human self that's going through this experience. And a little story behind this that Spirit gave me is that, our lion comes down here, and the human side to experience this world as it is, and it's hungry and it's thirsty, and it's told to look outside of itself for its, sustenance. Look in relationships, we're told. That'll make you feel full and not thirsty. Look in situations like your job, your education, specific situations, things like that. That'll make you feel whole and complete. Look to your body, to your possessions, to your bank account. That will make you not feel thirsty and feel whole and complete. So like us all, the lion goes, okay, and it goes out there and it eats and drinks of all that. But none of it fulfills it for very long, if at all. It just makes it more hungry, more thirsty, to where it's roaring. It's so hungry, angry. It's roaring in the jungle. And in the beginning, our lion side, our human side, it's not aware of our higher, powerful self, right? And so it thinks it's on its own, and it's just feeling desperate in the jungle. Well, our higher self is always connected to us and understanding what's going on. So it comes down and sees what's going on with us as it hears us roaring, and it doesn't come down to, kill the lion and put it out of its misery, cage it to protect everyone from it, or try to control or manipulate it like with a whip and a chair or something like that, because it knows what the lion is really hungering for is the unconditional love of the other realm. And so it just so happens, it's very convenient that our higher self is made of that unconditional love, right? And so it's able to hug the lion, give it all the love it's been searching for. And even, I like this, that there's a heart pendant around the neck. And so that lion, it feels whole and complete with that unconditional love, and it transforms from this hangry, roaring lion in the jungle to a little lamb sitting on the lap of our higher self, a gentle soul. So I usually say, because this is unique, how they have this as the little lamb. I usually say transforms into a little baby lion cub, purring, sitting in the lap of our higher self, feeling whole and complete for the first time. And now that the lion is aware of the higher self, it's not like Superman who flies down, rescues someone, and then flies away. when our lion self, our human self, becomes aware of our higher self, then it never leaves that awareness again. It walks hand in hand or hand in paw, through the rest of our life together. And so it transforms how we see everything. And so I really feel like this connection to who you really are, the connection to this love next to conditional love, to the fear, right? All of this is part of this path that's unfolding. Yeah, and your final card is the Page of Cups. So that makes sense. Cups are your emotions. You're looking to go to a higher level, a new level of your love and your emotions. So this definitely is all coming together here with this spiritual career. You've wanted to be doing something different. You've been feeling stagnant, most likely, and feeling like I'm just not living. I feel like I'm existing, and you're ready to expand into this higher level of love. Fill up with it and then allow it to overflow out to the world wherever you are at in the moment. And that might put you in this place where you do want to specifically pursue some sort of career where you're doing it all the time, and that's kind of where I got to, and I understand it. I used to work in customer service, and I would do readings and different things, spiritual things on the side here and there, part-time, and try to share as much love as I could in the job that I was in. But at one point, it wasn't enough anymore. I wanted to be able to do it all the time. I wanted my purpose and my every moment that I could to be about sharing the love of the Creator and the wisdom of the messages of love from above. So if you're getting to that point, you are able to take those steps forward. But just remember who you really are. That's going to be the first step for you here, because that allows you to see life in a completely different way. I love this for you, Libras. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I do put out a variety of other readings throughout the month, including like monthly readings for each zodiac sign. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, because when you like a video and you share a video, comment on a video, and especially subscribe to a channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy and wants to share those messages and videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am definitely grateful for that. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. Right, beautiful Libras, as you go through this amazing week, please know that every moment of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. I shall be talking to you very soon, though. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.